It is cold, really cold. Anyway, let's get. That weren't me clapping you in. Can you hear me from here? Here. All right, listen. So today, this video is going to have a bunch of footage of me struggling to build up a bike because I always want to customize something in some little way or whatever. We're going to be building up my new bike. I've got the TWS frame in baby blue, very nice. It's the pro version, so yeah, it's got a few upgrades on the frame. You're going to watch me struggle to pull this apart because I need to use some parts off of this bike to put on that bike. Maybe need to chop the seat post down with the grinder and, you know, just mess around with it. But I do have a tendency to, when I build up new bikes, to build them up and ride them with no brakes for a week or so, just till all the bike breaks in. And then you get that problem out of the way, and then you set up the brake a couple of days later or a week later, and then the brake, once you've set it up, you know, it's only the brake that's got a bed in. So I like to do things in stages. So I think what we do today is we build up the bike and get it rolling brakeless, and then in the next video we'll show you how to do the brake setup with my little Webbie show mod. Right, so yeah, check out my Total BMX TWS build. Yeah. First things first, the cranks are usually a bit of a struggle to get off, so remove the bolt and wiggle the crank arm, and I did actually already tap off the hammer. You didn't see that earlier, trying to make it look cool, you know. These are the Total Hangover 2 cranks, Alex Colburn signature crank. They're absolute beasts, and I am running 160s. Super short. Anyway, that's the cranks off. The cranks are off. I don't have a hammer. I think E-frames put it in reception, and the skate park is closed today. But I do have this little one. So we're going to knock it out with this. It doesn't like that at all. I learnt this off of Scott Hamilton's Stuntman Mechanics. It's alright, it's what she's built for. I thought you'd have done the job. That's one side out. Nah, it's good condition still. That bearing's mint. Where's that little sealy bit gone? We'll push that back inside there. And what do you know? Good as new. Let's face it, no one needs a decent bottom bracket, do they? It doesn't matter if it's haggard. I quite like it when it clicks when you're pedaling. Don't seem to be working, does it, boy? No? Look, you're just gonna act like you're not here, yeah? Alright. Well, enjoy the show. Got an idea. Sounds dangerous. And it is. There we go. That, right there, put a socket on the end. It's a form-proof plan. Watch it come straight out. Put a hole in the floor. That came out with some force, didn't it? Right. We've got the bottom bracket out. It's good as new. The bike's getting lighter, way lighter. Could ride like that, I guess. Right, next thing, them tie bolts. Don't they sound lovely, eh? And there we are. The back wheel's all loose, so that can come off. No, it can't. The brake's on there still, isn't it? Right, now I've released the brake, so yeah, now the back wheel can come off. And what do you know? The bike's getting even lighter. Okay, so now we've got the cranks off and the bearings out of the bottom bracket bearings out of the frame. I'm going to take the stem off. No, I'm not actually. I'm not going to take that off. I'm just going to take the front wheel off because I've got everything new, haven't I? Sweet. So we take the front wheel off like this. It was loose. Not good. Oh, this side was tight, that makes up for it. Sweet. Front wheel is off. Got a little minion in there, see that? Love a minion. Love a minion. It's mostly stripped down already, isn't it? We're getting somewhere. So let's put that over there for a minute. Here we go. Right, so we've got, don't worry about that, it's built for that. It's solid. Why are you guys being like this? And stop pretending you're not here like I'm filming myself. There we go, thank you. You hear that? So, yeah, we got the new baby blue TWS Pro frame. Got these extra little bits for the brakes, which is proper awesome. I actually love the colour of this, like, it looks so sick. But yeah, so we'll start putting this together now. Ooh, check this out. New forks in chrome. So we've got the forks in chrome. We have some new handlebars. And I've gone down size. I've gone from, I had 9s. No, yeah, I had 9.5 and now I've gone down to 9s because I'm not running the front loader stem anymore. I'm running the top loader. Just wanted to mix it up a little bit. Can anybody guess what colour the stem is? It's chrome. Right, headset. Have we got a headset? Brand new Total Killer Bee headset. There we go. Yeah. Nice. How's everyone feel about this? That's going in good. I ain't got the right tools for the job today. What? That'll never come out again. So after you've put the bearings in, you have to order a new frame. I'm joking. Don't put that in there. Sit still. Is what I'm doing look really sketchy? Trust me, it's not. I've now got my cranks on, as you can see. That was quite the effort, actually. I just don't have the right tools down here at the moment. Everything's gone missing. So yeah, next thing, handlebars. Let's put the handlebars on the stem. Before I put the handlebars on, I'm going to put the seat on like that. There's a new sticker on the frame that says that the seat post is not allowed to touch the brake mod tubes. Yeah, there's a good reason for that. It's so you don't move the tubes, and then the brazed tube that goes through the seat tube, if you like sit down on the seat and it slides down the seat tube and it hits the brake tubes inside, you're gonna basically just shift them, like maybe even bend them or anything, something like that, I don't know. But it will appear like it's got a crack in the back of the frame, which it actually hasn't. It's because the tubes are just brazed at the front, so they're not meant to have an impact. If you do get these lines on the back of your frame, trust me, it's not a crack. That one has it, and this one has it, and it's brand new. Yeah, so I got titanium bulbs on the way from TLC, so we'll fit them probably the same time as I talk about the brake mods. Right, see this little piece hanging off the bottom here? That's the chain. I didn't bring a chain tool, so I'm going to go down to Ports of Cycle Exchange quickly and get a chain tool. Be right back. That was quick. Right, so we got the chain tool. Cycle Exchange hooked it up for us. Just went down there, they were like, "You're gonna bring it back tomorrow?" I said yes, probably will forget, but I'll pay for it or something, I don't know. We'll sort it out later. But yeah, we've got the chain breaker, so get this chain off of this bike and get it onto that one. Next video is gonna have to be cars. Bikes are way too complicated. Leave a comment below if anyone else puts their pin back through their chain with one of these. Such a good move. It's so much easier. I obviously ran my bike slammed with like all the way up to the front of the dropouts there, so basically all I've got to do is chuck the wheel in, and I know it's going to be straight once the chain's on. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, it's light. It's light. Obviously at the moment I'm not running my gyro, so just going to run another washer in these forks until I put the gyro and everything on like in the next couple of days. Obviously you'll see that in the next video when I do all the brake setup. But for now, what I need to do is tighten up the stem, put the axle bolt for the cranks in, and then just make sure everything's tight. Give it a little nut and bolt check, and oh yeah, and put the grips on because my hands are cold enough right now. Maybe it should stay brakeless. So yeah, just tighten up the stem, make sure these handlebars don't move. I think it's quite important to tighten your stem up, because if your handlebars do move, you may be just rolling down the ramp and then end up doing a front flip. So yeah, try and keep them tight. Right, so I have cut the seat post down. I think I took about probably half an inch off it, not even that. Yeah, about half inch, maybe an inch. I don't know, I didn't actually measure it. Anyways, it's definitely going to be at a good height now, where I like it, roughly about that, yeah. Looking good. So remember, you need to lift this off of these tubes slightly to make sure they're not there. But yeah, because of this mod, obviously, you know, if you want your seat slammed, you're going to have to cut the seat post down. But make sure you either know what you're doing when it comes to using a grinder or any form of cutting tool, or get your dad or your uncle to do it. I don't know, but make sure you do it safe anyway. Wearing goggles at all times, of course. So yeah, that's the seat in a sweet place now. Now I'm gonna take my dirty white grips off. You know how many times people have said, "Why are your grips always so dirty?" I'm like, because I'm always messing around with dirty stuff. Cars and dirt and stuff. Right. Bar, plug, come out. Got it. Try the other one. Oh mate, this is like an office chair now. I took the bolt out, spin around there. Woo! So now we've got the bar end plugs out, we have to take the grips off. Now this is tricky. You're going to need brute force. I would suggest getting a very strong man to do it, because like they could be a right pain. You'd be there for hours, you know. So yeah. Oh, come get me to do it. All right, there we go. Oh, too easy. Right, let's put them on. Right, they're super slippery. They spin. Some people use hairspray. I've never put grips on wet, but I did today. I don't know why I did that. And then you should always make sure you're running bar end plugs. You know why? Because if you get stabbed in the stomach with a handlebar sideways, it's not gonna be very nice. So that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. Today you've watched me struggle taking the bottom bracket out, struggle putting the bottom bracket in. I've not had the right tools, but I didn't fail the job. The bike is together. I want to run it brakeless for a week or two, just until everything settles down and everything's good, because you know it's like when you build up a new frame, the wheel moves a couple of times, your cranks come loose, stuff like that. So I let the bike bed in like this, and then yeah, then I'll add the brake system later on in another video. So yeah, you guys know what to do. Turn your post notifications on, leave some comments, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and in the next episode we'll be doing the brake and adding some TLC tie bolts. So until then, cheers.